when Joss asked you to put on 20 pounds.
Mm-hmm.
What was your initial reaction to that? How hard was it to put on, and how hard was it to take off?
It was easy to put on the weight. It was really easy. Well, that's the other thing, is when I was reading the breakdown of all the characters before I auditioned, it said Kaylee was chubby and kind of everything about her was round and full of life. I thought, okay. And I just didn't really, I didn't realize that they would ask me to gain weight, honestly. I didn't think that that would happen. And then when I got the part, they were like, oh no, we were serious. We want you to gain weight. I was like, okay, how much weight? I was 19 at the time. And so it was like today it would probably be super easy for me to, I'm 28, my metabolism slowed way down. But then, I mean, I wasn't even working out or anything. I was just, you know, naturally smaller. So I had to eat a lot. I ate everything, constantly. Burgers and loads of pasta and carbs and dessert all the time and smoothies, and it was just nonstop. And it got to the point where like I just didn't crave anything anymore because I was eating everything. So like food in general, I was just sick of. But yeah, so when the show ended, I just went back to normal, and then it all kind of came off, and then we did the movie, and Joss was like, you don't have to gain weight for the movie, and I was like, thank God. And then Stargate rolled around, and I think I gained all my Firefly weight back on that show. The food was so good on Stargate, oh my God. The caterers were out of control. We had this woman who is a pastry chef, so like every day at lunch, there would be a new 5-tiered cake at the end of the line, and these cakes were just, I mean, how could you not have the cake? It's free, for one thing. Might as well eat it. So like David and I would be scarfing down all of this food. I remember one day they gave him his uniform jacket to wear, and they were like, maybe do the jacket closed for this scene. And he was like, okay. And then he was like trying to zip up his jacket. He was like trying to zip it up. And I was laughing and pointing at him. And then a few days later, I was putting on my uniform pants, and they were a little tighter than normal. And I went to the costume truck, and I was like, guys, can you stop putting my clothes in the dryer because they're shrinking? And they were like, okay, we don't put your clothes in the dryer, but okay. Because we were just like eating constantly. But I don't regret it. It was awesome. But I had to work out like a crazy person at the end of that show because none of my jeans fit anymore. Oh man, I miss those cakes. Anybody else have a question? Yes? I think they're all just rumors right now. None of us have been approached about a movie. And I know it says on IMDb that we're all signed up and we're in production, but IMDb lies about a lot of things. Like, anybody can go on IMDb and add a credit to your resume. It's really weird. Like at one point somebody said I was in this Axe deodorant commercial with Nick Lachey. Never happened. I don't know where it came from. But like every once in a while I'll see a credit on there and I'm like, I didn't even do that. And then I'll have to like go and get it taken off. But yeah, so unfortunately we haven't heard anything. And I know that the sets have been taken down and stuff has been auctioned off. And somebody actually bought the Stargate for their house.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
It's awesome, but weird. Like, they must have a huge house. Oh man. So who knows? If they ask me, I would love to do it, and I know everybody else feels the same.
Mm-hmm.
Yes?
So, Joss is directing Avengers.
I'm well aware of this. I'm also on that too. Yeah, that's gonna be a huge movie. I'm happy for him, but I would be happier if I was in it. Somebody else? Yes.
What's your take on Adam singing Hero Canton?
Like just saying it in general, or did he actually come out with a recording? Because I wouldn't put that past him.
On the fourth disc of the DVD set, one of the Easter eggs is him just sitting down wearing a Jane hat.
You're joking me.
No.
Really? What other Easter eggs are on this list? That's hilarious. I think that might be Adam's favorite song. So that really doesn't surprise me at all. And that's one of my favorite episodes. I think it's an underrated episode. Like, no one really ever says Janestown's their favorite, but I think it's hilarious. Made me laugh. Yes.
I really liked the show Dead Like Me. How was it being on that show? Or guessing
Dead Like Me was interesting. God. I wanted to be a part of that show because rumor was it was going to come to an end soon, and it was a great show. So I was kind of like, I'll audition for anything. And I went out for that role thinking that I probably wouldn't get that, and then all of a sudden there I was in this like black wig and fishnets and patent leather, and I had just met the guy who plays Mason on that day that we shot that scene, which was really humbling and embarrassing, and not something my dad really likes to see or watch. Yeah, so it was strange. I don't regret it, but yeah, I don't know. It was definitely an odd role to take, but I'm glad you liked it. Yes. Saw a hand around here somewhere. I don't want to neglect this side. Yeah.
What can we expect to see you next?
Well, I just wrapped a movie about the end of the world that's going to come out for Christmas. It's called Doomsday Scrolls. I think the title will change. That was our working title, and it's with AJ Buckley from CSI. He was great, and my husband was in it too, which is hilarious. We got to work together for the first time, and we only had one scene together, and the rest of our scenes were on the phone, because my character's running away from things exploding, of course, on the run. Yeah, but it should be hilarious. So that comes out at some point in December. It'll be Doomsday something. But there's no scrolls in the movie, so they can't really call it Doomsday Scrolls. We were all like, why is it called Doomsday Scrolls? And they were like, we don't know. So I'm betting that will change. Yeah. And then Warehouse 13. I'm in an episode of Warehouse 13 on July 13th. With Sean Marr. I know. He's in love with me this time. I'm really excited about it. So watch for that, July 13th. Anyone else have a question? Yeah.
How much do they leave you out of seeing like what you filmed and like waiting till the episode airs? For instance, even Warehouse 13, like have you seen anything?
I saw like a tiny bit because I went in for ADR, which is when you dub your voiceover. You guys know what that is. So I just saw like a little bit of it, but it looks really good.
So you're mostly excited to be sitting there with it?
I'm excited, yeah. Yeah, I'm excited to see the finished product, especially when you do something with special effects, because you, of course, don't have anything to react to. So I'm excited to see it, and I'm excited for you guys to see Sean's outfit. I can't tell you anything about it, but it made me laugh. He was really embarrassed. So I can't wait for you to see it. It's superhero-ish. That's all I can say. It's great. Let's get tight.